Christmas morning in beautiful, barely inhabited Warwick, Georgia, or as we called it when I was growing up, Lake Blackshear. And here's Lake Blackshear. Time on this lake growing up. Next stop, Cordele, Georgia. We are coming into the watermelon capital of the United States. Beautiful Cordele, Georgia. Empty watermelon fields every which way you look. Beautiful, scenic shithole, Cordele, Georgia. Bad side of the tracks. Cordele actually has a good side of the tracks. Big farming community, but it is known for its bad side. Yes, can't be more descriptive than that, I'm afraid, because we don't want to be racist. Downtown Cordele is right over that way. Maybe I can blow it up on the computer so that it can be somewhat seen. Over there, downtown Cordele.
That's a pretty big downtown for this.
Cordele's not tiny like Sylvester or Warwick,
They got a lot here compared to whatever. Earlier.
I used to live here and work here long time ago. Let's see if I bring little Nora somewhere like here and she sees these crab holes. She's gonna sit here and watch them like a cat, waiting for that crab to come out. Because see, Nora's Filipino. Anything they catch, they eat. It don't matter what kind of fish, what kind of mollusk, what kind of shellfish. Crabs is crabs to them. They'll even get a bunch of hermit crabs and cook them and eat them. You think I'm bullshitting you, don't you? You might want to think again. Litter bugs again. I wonder if a big gator or 2 or 3 or 4 was laying down over there in that depression. And here. Something weighed that grass down. The rest of it don't look like that, does it? But look right here. Something obviously very heavy. Been resting there. Or maybe not. I really don't know. I don't think I'd want to wade through that. Something just tells me it wouldn't be a real good idea. Then again, it could be the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. No way of knowing until you do it, right? This water's not very deep. 2 feet. See a lot of scallop shells down there. Afternoon. Yeah, got a walker down there. Crab with a shell on his back. And some fish. A little fingerling fish. Some much deeper water here. Uh, 5, 6 feet, I guess. Good place to drop a hook. There's another walking shell down there. Oh, there's several of those. They are out and about. Out and about. This is their time to rock. One life. They're gonna live it up. Excuse me. Right about here it goes down to 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. Very shallow. I see a good sized crab down there. Boy, those shellbacks are really out today in numbers. I've seen dozens and dozens. And they're not just hanging by idly either, they're all on the move. But so is the way of nature. Who am I to question? Tell you what, you can believe me or not, walking barefoot on these boards gets to be a mite painful after a few hundred steps. "4:30 Saturday afternoon, and this work crew's still going hard at it, putting up that facing, that facading. New units soon to be rented. Cape San Blas, Florida, USA. I believe all these to be rentals. I don't know. Maybe some of them someone lives in. I kind of doubt it. It's a shame to see them empty, though. Tell you that. Unoccupied. Whatever phrase you would use. May 1st, 2026, and a lot of these are indeed unoccupied. The presence of that commercial fishing vessel out there, a few hundred yards off the shoreline, should serve as some indicator to the highly productive fishing available here in this area. Flounder, mackerel, pompano, redfish, sea trout, etc., etc., in high abundance. One of the most productive beach fishing areas I've ever known, that's for sure. I've lived down here in this part of the world most of my life. Yeah, and you're not likely to catch these ladies going anywhere without full camera access. But when you've got the audience, might as well put it on display as often as possible. And that little Tita Norita there, like I've said many times before, she can go on TikTok and have 3,000 or 4,000 people watching within minutes. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I definitely hear something running through this pipe. Yeah, I'm sure something going through there. I presume that's water, but I don't know. At this point, who knows? Some of the best sunsets you're gonna find anywhere. To be had here, Cape San Blas, Florida. If you like the touristy beaches, the crowds and the liquor store robberies and the vomiting and the drugs, and the bikers, etc., this ain't the beach for you. We came during a time of reconstruction, so not the ideal time. The weather wasn't 100% cooperative, but overall a very beautiful, memorable trip. Yes, indeed.